The most common reason for tattooing among the menfolk in the various Naga communities was headhunting. Tattoos were marked to indicate their headhunting exploits.
It's a warrior, we call it warrior. They are the defenders of villages. They will be guarding the village, serving their dao, the sword. And whenever there will be a sound of beating drum, then they will start running where there will be the enemies, and they will really fight like that.
J.H. Hutton, the Deputy Commissioner of the Naga Hills, conducted expeditions into the Naga Hills in 1921 and 1923. This is what he had to say about the practice of headhunting after one of his expeditions. The real basis of headhunting among all Naga groups is the belief that the head is the seat par excellence of the life essence. This life essence is brought back to the village in the head and put in a sacred place from which apparently the life essence diffuses to the villagers, their crops, and their stock. This explains the necessity for taking heads to replenish life in the village when the population has been weakened by disease and scarcity. One of the highlights of the journey was meeting these legendary headhunters. Naumai, as they call it in the Konyak language, who were once feared but now made feeble by the hands of time. We met many of these headhunters and heard all their stories in an attempt to understand where they were coming from. We met the oldest of the headhunters in Pangsha. The emaciation of the 110-year-old Langoy was a testimony to the fact that the old way of life was now in oblivion. He could barely walk or remember his days as a headhunter.
Hai luat ke si be nong luat lai lao ko ya luat.
Aboy is a town in Mon district and about 90 kilometers from Mon town. Here we met an old man who recalled an unexpected but interesting anecdote for us.
Abilang pa ayan melang ko tong ching hi ching ma hok pu kalim hi che hi na ngale hok to ne ru ti man yen du Japan wa ngai su pai ma ga bai ma yen ma mang ka tu ne ru pai pre ne ru pai salam la wan cham ta lang le anei pre ang che ne tu le te khajak lang tong le ka tu ha li pre na tu cham ta lang an chik la ane la pre.
With its close proximity to Myanmar, Wangshu is one of the remote villages in the Upper Konyak region. We spoke to two tattooed elders in the village who in their interaction reflected the changing ethos of their community. Yungkao means a village on top of the stone. It was one of the most beautiful and clean villages we came across, unhampered by the excess of civilization. There was a pristine quality about the village, a refreshing simplicity and warmth of the people. We found both men and women with tattoos, but we had come to Yongkao in search of the rare neck tattoo, which was a mark given only to the bravest headhunters who had taken many heads.
It's about, it's late, sunset, and we went from Wangshu, which was an awesome village. We met our guide. He told us there's another village where we can get to see the elusive neck tattoo given to the highest of highest warriors, the bravest of brave.
Yang thayang sim khonyak le pha li bung yang da aba de nhớ bu ba ba men chen ka sam be thai ka ngai yang da khonyak ang khau ya ba le yang da Nibe iba ite abelak ben abaku yang atu jalan hinda. Kunyak pa ndo. Kai pa bedo.
To really understand the act of headhunting and to get a perspective on the persuasions that led to the act, we needed to meet as many of these headhunters. We visited Songfor, a Yimchungur village.
It's 4 o'clock right now. We are in Songfor village, Yimchungur village. We got 2 old women's interview. They had some tattoos they were fading, but we got them anyways. And we're waiting for. There's an old man in this village. He's the only one with a tattoo. So he's gone to the fields to work. He'll be returning around 5 o'clock. So we're waiting for him. And this is his house.
Atul, tidak. Mukbu. Ini lepas ibi jawab. Ini bentuk beramasi. Tahu lati berapa?
So our man finally arrived from the fields. He's about 82 years old, and he's what you call a barber. He's taken 20 heads.
Dude, that guy took.
Yeah, that guy took 20 heads.
We met a guy who took 20 heads. We met a guy who took 1 head. This guy took 20. He's still fit. This guy is 80 years old, and he's got biceps like rocks.
I think he's got a sense of humor also.
Yeah, he does.
Apart from the 20 heads he's taken.
If I could speak his language, I think we would chill and have a good few drinks.
Yeah.
But we can't.
The Pom people who inhabit the village of Pongo call themselves Nya Pe Yong, the people who live below the mountain Ying Yu Shang, after the fish that lives under the rock. As in most places we went to, we were warmly received. The elders shared all that they could recall from their past. We also spoke to Hongba, a headhunter in the past, and his wife Nyam Kai. Yongya is a village neighboring Pongo and is home to Nang Lang Pong, the local politician.
Aro mano headhunting gurubule khetado nijor posti de society de idu tato lagai na thakya manukan ki manu respect de idia modern taste de necktie laga eta qualification laga idu amakan izat rakhya nisina respect dia nisina itu ekta thakise